For many Americans, enjoying Chinese food is a beloved tradition, especially this time of year. Celebrity chef, entrepreneur, restaurant owner Ming Tsai tells us more about that tradition. Thank you for being with us.
Thanks, Angie. How are you? Thanks for having me.
I am great and so happy to meet you and to talk about this. So what's the story behind this tradition of Chinese food at the holidays?
So, as you know, us Chinese, we never close our restaurants, right? So we're open all the time. On all the holidays, we're open. So I think that's how it started, right? I mean, literally, you're tired during the holidays, you don't want to cook, and you just get some Chinese food to go. And it's also a great way to eat together, right? Chinese food is about, being in a family, sharing. It's a very holiday, perfect food for that. And at the end of the day, usually pretty affordable. But nowadays, even Chinese food to go, you're 4 people, you could approach $100, right? And that's a lot of money this day and age. And one of the impetuses of making this whole line Ming's, because I've always done authentic Asian flavors from not just China, but all over Asia. But I wanted to be able to bring that into your home. And by using just Chef Mike, you too can easily make delicious food and more affordably than if you're going out. And that was really the goal. And as I'm going to show you right now, even though this is a frozen food item and I think it's delicious, and hopefully you'll be able to try it one day shortly, you can also chef it up. And chef it up, for me, is a way of adding what you happen to have in your fridge, celery, spinach, chilies, whatever, a hot sauce, even eggs, to just make something tastier. So, for example, here I have my beef ramen, right? Mm-hmm. And again, you just add 3/4 cup of water.
It looks
you can see
beautiful.
how delicious and
Wow.
unctuous it is, just like that. And to be able to chef it up, the problem with, not the problem, but one of the challenges of the ramen is it's usually very little crunch. So I happen to have some celery in my fridge, put a little bit of crispy celery. You can put some jalapenos if you want. And then everyone has eggs. This is just microwave 30 seconds. Just in a ramekin, just touched with oil, salt, pepper, and now you have a ramen that is really chefed up and delicious. And again,
it looks
Angie,
amazing.
you don't need to be an Iron Chef to do this, right? Anyone can do this. And I really wish you had it for you to try, but when you do try it, I think you're going to love it.
And are your meals available on the market now?
Right, we're becoming nationwide. We're growing right now, so just check your local grocery stores. You'll be able to find it. And we're in the Indiana area, the Ohio Valley area.
I can't wait. So what's one of your favorites of the meals that you have before you?
So I do love the ramen a lot. I trained in Tokyo and Osaka, but right now I'm going to plate you by far my old-time favorite, which is called dandan. And dandan noodles are this. So again, you can see how just with Chef Mike, you get it nice and steamy. And I put just a little bit of just wilted, just spinach I'm going to wilt just with the hot noodles, right? You don't need to get a pan. You don't need to make your kitchen dirty. No one wants to do that. But look how unctuous that looks. And what I love about this dandan, it's made traditional with mala. Mala is a Sichuan way of making food. Ma means to numb, and you get that from Sichuan peppercorn, which I have here. So we really take all the traditional ingredients, and la means spicy. So we take 3 different chilies to make it spicy, and that's what we have here in the dandan. And again, chefing it up. If you happen to have hot sauce or some chilies, just throw that on top. It's going to be a delicious dandan. 4 minutes. Which is the thing I love most about this, right? You have 5 of these in your freezer or whatever. In 4 minutes time, you have food that looks like this. And I'm sorry to eat in front of you, Angie. I know that's rude, but you just have to see how luscious and unctuous this is.
I can't wait to try it. Chef Ming Tsai, thank you.
It's as good as a Chinese restaurant, that I can tell you.
Thank you so much for sharing the traditional food in a new way with Chef Mike and Chef Tsai. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Angie. You have a happy holidays to you, and best to everyone in Indiana.
Thank you so much. We'll be back with more lifestyles right after this. Stay with us.